feel too bad about it. All right, we are in game number 3. It's tied up in this best of 5. Ladies and gentlemen, spawning here on the bottom left side of the map, it's going to be the blue Terran player. Oops, Altaria, aka MajOr, whose name I need to fix on the overlay. I'm fully aware. I'll do that in a second. Top left is going to be the red Zerg player, Acer's Nerchio. Boop. Was that music too loud for the commercial break? I'm sorry, guys. This is where I say something snarky, like you should be watching ads instead because they're quieter, or I don't know. I'm trying my best to do production today, but things do not seem to be consistent. I don't know why the sound is jumping around because there's nothing that's allowed to take control of the audio levels of any of the programs I'm running, so I can't, I don't, agoo. Okay, so I just checked the settings and they all look fine, so I don't know, guys. We're at the end of the tournament. I'm gonna stress less about this now and worry about it for the next cast because I don't know what's going on. Next cast being, of course, the Alima League Monthly Finals, aka the Yearly Finals. The Mega Monthly Winter Finals has a $1,200 prize pool thanks to those who have contributed to the Patreon for the Alima League. That's coming up on the 28th, so was that 2 days from now, Monday. That's going to be some pretty good stuff. You actually see the list of signups and players available on Team Liquid. She's already got that out there. Holy moly, if you're lurking in chat, which I hope you are, please link that so people know what's coming up and all the matches and awesome games that are on the way. I think it's like Beyond versus Patience or some shit, and Alive versus Sulky. There's good matchups. There's some really good matchups. Anyways, focusing on this game, though, and not a tournament that hasn't even happened yet. Nerchio does get some lings across the map, and this looks a little bit more like a classic TvZ. Marine does die, but they keep the SCV alive that's building the command center. Nerchio's hopes and dreams, I think, were to actually kill the SCV and stall this out really long times. But Orena is a map we had seen versus MajOr just prior to this in those semifinals. He did that really cool thing with the depot in the middle, which I have the utmost respect for because I think it's such a smart and clever move. You got Nerchio's one to do, Roach Ravager on a map like this too, very dangerous, big all-in. I don't know how this will go at a glance, but I do know that it'll probably be good. I actually, again, I was kind of expecting this to be more of like a 3-0, not saying that I'm upset that it's not, but I was expecting one of these two to walk over the other because of how good they both are. But the fact that it's already tied up 1-1 bodes well for me and you guys as well since you're viewing. Some Roaches are going to get over here and into the natural base, but the bunker should keep them from getting too far. Yeah, this isn't going to be too big of a problem. Link 420 for the 6-month resub. Thank you so much for coming back for 6 months, man. Ravager is going to hit that one of mine. MajOr tries to move it a little bit too slow. A couple of SCVs dying through this. I mean, 7's not devastating, but unfortunately, with the bunker being unable to reach that ramp, they can pressure it, and the Marines are going to be forced out to fight soon. Now, one of these roaches is low, gets picked off. That's really cool to see. Reactor going to get focused on. MajOr realizing just how dangerous this is. This is just a small push out of Nerchio that's doing so much damage because behind this, he's just been droning. And for Nerchio to just drone behind this is wonderful because, of course, he's now almost 20-something workers above his opponent. Not quite there yet, but almost. He also reveals the Liberator through this, so Queens are going to start shuffling around. 3 Roaches turning into 3 Ravagers will deal with the Liberator, no problem. And the Reactor means that he knows there's not going to be a lot of Marines being produced right now either. So for MajOr's sake, he set up defensively. You know, the tank's on the way, but with no 3rd CC, losing his SCVs kind of hurt. It's going to stay hurting for a while. Liberator is making its way to the main. I'm not sure about the drones sitting here. He can soak the hits, maybe as bait. 3 drones go down for the Liberator. That's not too bad of a trade. Not amazing, but not too bad. Yeah, tank with a medevac is always a good combo too. Those are really hard to catch for any Zerg player out there. Oh, I gotta shift myself around my seat. For MajOr to go with this attack, I don't think there's a lot he can do this late with this. He can be harassive and a bit annoying, but this is something that we often refer to as a bit of an Archon mode strategy, because for this tank to get a lot of damage, it takes a lot of dedication, which MajOr can't really do. If he spends too much time over here, his macro will slip. And if he's maggoring, he's definitely risking losing the tank to a Corrosive Bile or something like that. So it's a bit scary to do. I know Bunny's been getting some pretty decent success out of this, but really, you don't see a lot of players get a whole lot done. Shots getting fired on the Queen. Some getting low, no transfuse is really available. You guys will note too that Nerchio is very intentionally shooting the medevac and not the tank, so he knows that's the real problem here. Creep spread's looking good. We got another tank heading towards the main. I mean, this tank drop harass, again, it's a really cute move, and it takes an insane amount of precision to actually pull this off to great success. He kills the Queen with it, though. That's not bad, but it's not going to be worth losing the medevac in the tank. Oh, God. He gets out of there with 6 health. So that's one more shot from the Queen. Would have finished it. Not bad. Other tank coming around towards the main. Natural main. That general area. Unfortunately, as we see, despite how good tanks are, they're not going to devastate. 2 drones. Not bad. Folks asking in chat, what's the prize? We've already been over this once, but to do it again, $100 on the line for this, $75 for first place, $25 for second. This is way too sick of a final to only be $100, and I wish I had more I could throw away from this, but this is coming out of my pocket, not the Base Rate TV fund, so this is about as much as I can really afford this Christmas. But you guys have donated a lot during the stream today, and I thank you so much for that. Very grateful. Tank's getting some shots off towards that Queen in the middle of the map. Those donations will go towards really great things like Hero Burger combined with more tournaments in the future. Meal Mage! My brother from another mother in BC. This guy did some special extra shoutouts. He just up for 21 months in a row, but he also helped me get home drunk after one of those Twitch meetups in Vancouver. The Skytrain is a scary place when you're heavily disoriented. So Meal Mage, my man, thank you so much. Infestation Pit coming out of Nerchio, but it's been ranged upgrades this time, not melee. So while this could lead to a hive, I do imagine this is Roach, Ravager, Infestor. Oh, Queen in the middle of the map, a little bit out of position. She is gonna go down. No, she's gonna get away with 3 health. Rip Marines. That's a lot of units these medevacs though. And truthfully, if MajOr could unload these anywhere near the middle, they might actually be able to take a fight. I don't know about I don't know about fighting the Ravagers and Roaches head on. Never unload into units. That's kind of the #1 rule of StarCraft. Yeah, so unload to the side, gets moves out. If they get some fight, disengagement. Obviously, not gonna be too amazing either way. Rocks were broken down in the middle of the map. This is definitely worth talking about, but more so and more importantly, MajOr has no third base. This is going to be a problem as time proceeds. His production is great, but the second he actually mines out of his main, and those mules mining out will kill him. Did I check vision in this game? No. Look at Nerchio's income. Holy Jesus. Nerchio's got some fantastic looking income behind this. And again, he's on 3 bases, moving towards a 4th. MajOr has very much on purpose, though, not taking that base because he's trying to get what is kind of an all-in going. The amount of tanks he has is certainly scary, but I do worry about this Nidus run behind it. Nerchio's actually got a small counterattack set up as well. I'm not sure if he'll pincer from behind or what his plans are, but there's not any infestors, I don't believe. No, sorry, excuse me. There are 3 of them. I think they're waiting to go inside that Nidus run, but he's going to have to use them on the front lines to catch some of these units, hold them in place so his Corrosive Biles can actually land. We do have the counterattack, picking off reinforcements. Oh my god, the entire army turns to green as we look back. Corrosive Biles aren't here, but the Roaches still are able to take this fight because the army was held in place. While this goes on, though, the natural base is straight up going to die. Tanks get rallied into more of these Roaches, and MajOr is about to lose his natural. Even if he does, the Corrosive Biles should finish it. Command Center goes down, 25 SCVs as well. Nerchio holds it home, and looks like game number 3 is going to go in the favor of Nerchio. And he didn't even have to use that Nidus Warp. He still got that in his back pocket. GG gets called.